Hello, what is going on? It's your boy, Mr. Infamous C here. I hope you guys are having a fantastic fucking day, because I certainly did not. I started off the day with a fucking toothache and ended with a fucking headache. I'm so goddamn tired right now, bro, and I have to go to work pretty soon. And I just had a toothache all day. I was trying to get some sleep, you know, trying to chillax, get some sleep. And I had a toothache, and now I have a fucking headache. I feel like I'm about to die, but that's besides the goddamn point, bro. Who really cares? Who cares? Did anybody listen to that and they were like, oh my god, Infamous C is in pain, oh my god. No, you were like, shut the fuck up, you fucking pussy. So today we're back. We're finally back again in the year of 2018. So the previous gap I think was like 7 videos, and this gap is a good 4 or 5. So I'm really belating the old year of 2018, aren't I? But then again, back in the day, a while ago, I said, I was like, you know, I'm gonna put the year 2018 on a little hold. Then I uploaded one video, and then I uploaded another year 2018. So at the end of the day, you just need to remember, I'm fucking autistic. So anyway, today I'm telling the story of the cabin, which was just fucking stupid. Basically, I suppose I should start this story by saying we essentially were dropped off at this cabin with no plan to go anywhere else afterwards. No idea what we were going to do. Literally, some guy that we met at like some group gathering that only lasted like half an hour. I don't even fucking know, bro. But he drove us all over, bro, for free, and then dropped us off all the way in Geneseo, which was like, this guy lives up in like Fulton, bro, and he's all the way down here, and he picked up fucking WizKid from his house. He snuck out of his house. We waited like an hour. So long story short, we were dropped off at this fucking cabin with no plan to get back to any of our cribs, not even to get back to my crib, which was my fucking car. So you know how it is. We had some cookie, we had some of the lettuce, we had some of the marijuana, and we started smoking that shit. You know how we coming, real simple. We just smoke it up, bro, and then we go in to start chilling in WizKid's old cabin, you know. We're all done with the lettuce, so we don't have any more lettuce. So we're just like cooking food, bro, like the grossest fucking food, bro, and just chilling, you know. And then we're like, bro, we really need to do something dope. We need to do something dope. Now, the town of Geneseo doesn't know who we are, but if they did, they would fucking hate us, because I mean, common themes in Geneseo was mailbox bashing. I mean, just fucking stupid ass shit, bro. Smoking up weed in a stranger's RV. I should tell that story one of these days. Mental note to tell that story. God fucking damn it, bro. And so much more that I can't really say, because otherwise the fucking police would show up at my crib. But anyway, we decide, for some goddamn reason, we decided, oh man, you know it'd be fun? It'd be just like the good old days when we were fucking 12. When we were 12, it would be great to be like when we were 12 again and just go ding dong ditch, right? And I'm like, oh bro, you know what? Hell yeah, let's fucking ding dong ditch fried. That sounds like a pretty decent night, you know, some excitement. The Poe shows up, you know, we run from the feds, you know, 1 or 2 cops maybe at the most. We go and we start hitting houses. We get chased out of this motherfucker's yard, bro. Literally like 6 people chase us. And, you know, we keep hitting houses after, because we're fucking psychopaths. And we hit this one house, and this was like the crackhead of the block's house. Like, you could tell by like the arrangements outside of the house. This was like the crazy aliens foil on the fucking head kind of people's house, you know. And we hit it the first time, and like they open the back door and shit, and they're like freaking out, bro, shining lights out of the windows and shit. So we hit it a second time. We hit it a third time, and on the way out, your boy, Mr. Infamous C, fucking clotheslines himself on a fucking clothesline, and then WizKid hits himself on it right behind me. So, eventually what happens is we're hitting the house one final time. And you know, whenever we hit it one final time, we know that shit's getting fucked. So one of us goes, and it's Squirt. Squirt is the one that went, bro. And the rest of us, we're all way over here, you know, sitting watching Squirt, you know. And then all of a sudden, I mean, I see this spotlight and the you know, like the bull guard and the headlights come up way down the road, and I'm like, that is a fucking cop. Right away, I knew. I'm like, hey, we got 12. We got 12, everybody. Everybody, we got 12. And everyone's like, shit, 12. You know, we all have like this 12 instinct. We're like, all right, we know exactly what to do on this occasion. So immediately, Squirt is like banging on this guy's door, bro. And we're like, Squirt, 12. And he's like, 12? And he looks back, bro. And the cop is at the end of this guy's driveway, which isn't very far. I mean, it's probably like 200 feet maybe from his front doorstep, you know? So Squirt takes off towards us, and we all just start running, you know? And I can't really explain it that well, but I mean, it's pitch black, and it's like a steep-ass fucking hill, you know, with trees, and then there's a ditch at the bottom. Basically, you know, there's a stream, you know, on the edge of the road, and then it goes up, and it's just a huge fucking hill covered in trees and fallen trees. It's steep as fuck. Like if you started running down this hill, you would do a front flip and shit, you know. That's how goddamn steep this hill is, you know. So, you know, we all book it for the fucking woods, and we jump over this hill and start like sliding down, you know. And the cop starts rolling by, shining his spotlight into the woods. And I don't know where the rest of the boys were. I don't remember who it was even, but I'm pretty sure it was either Squirt or it was Squirt. It was Squirt that was right beside me, right? And we were looking for a place to hide frantically. We could see the light coming towards us, and I'm like, fuck, bro, we gotta think of something quick, bro. So I grabbed Squirt by like his shoulder, kind of. I think it was Squirt. It might have been Wiz. I don't remember. But anyway, basically I like roll us into this fucking like I just nudged him. I didn't like tackle his ass, bro. I just nudged him, and he's like, all right, that's your plan, and jumped in, bro. I don't remember who it was, but anyway, we jump into like a hollow ass tree trunk, a dead tree, and we're laying there, and we see the spotlight go over us, and I'm like, they didn't even fucking see us, bro. It was like the most perfect thing ever. You would have never thought this shit would have worked, right? So as soon as that cop passes, I see another cop come up, and I'm like, fuck, bro, there's more than one cop already, you know. So I get up, and I just start fucking booking it, just full savage mode, jumping across these trees, running on this hill, and I'm seeing like, I don't even know, bro, like straight up, like they dispatched the entire police force to come respond to this call. There's like 20 goddamn cops all converging on our position, you know. So I'm just fucking hauling ass through the woods. Well, long story short, I got separated from the boys. Way separated, bro. Like they were nowhere in sight. And so did WizKid, but they ended up meeting up before they ever went back, bro. This is my story, alright? I'm running and hiding from cops. I don't want to go into too much detail because it'll just take way too goddamn long to explain the entire thing with me dodging all these cops and juking out these cops. But eventually I realize I'm completely lost. I have no idea where I am. So I decide, I kind of, you know, in my head I have like a generalized direction of where everything is. I'm like, the river is this way. Now, WizKid's cabin is along this river. So I'm like, if I can find the river, I just follow it downstream. As long as I'm not past the cabin, which I'm definitely not, I will run into the cabin eventually. So eventually I do find the river, and I start going down, right? And I got so fucking lucky here because I reckon they weren't expecting me to come from this particular direction, you know? And I'm walking towards the cabin, and right out of, literally, you would barely be able to see it. I don't know how I noticed it, but there's like the little computer inside the police car. I see that little computer, and I'm like, fuck, bro. So I like dip into the woods, and I'm sitting outside, you know, and I'm like, fuck, bro, I hope the boys don't walk up there, because if they're taking the road to the cabin, you know, then they're walking right in front of this police car that's in the pitch black. You wouldn't be able to tell, you know, and he'll just throw up his lights and catch him right fucking there, right? Well, they would run, but knowing them, they'd fucking get away too. But basically, a lot of shit's going through my mind. I'm like, first of all, how the fuck am I gonna get there? Because there's literally no way to get there. To get where I was, which was like a fantastic position on top of this huge ass hill, to get where I was, I had to like climb like 3 barbed wire fences and crawl up hella shit, bro. And there were spotlights shining all around me the entire time, you know. But I made it up there, and I knew that that guy was there. And I didn't have a phone on me. Nobody had a phone on them, you know. And I'm just looking, and I'm like, fuck, bro, this is fucked, you know, because if they walk out, they're fucked, you know, and I can't warn them. And I'm just sitting there, and eventually the cop just leaves, and I'm like, fuck yes, bro, fuck yes. I'm wearing a white hat and I think a white shirt, something like that. And I go all the way back to like where we had previously towed, right? And I go there, and while as I'm there, I see all these police on foot converging on my position. I'm like, what the fuck? They're all the way out here on foot, you know? So I just book it. I throw the hat down, which is unfortunate because I like that hat. Actually, WizKid gave it to me. I throw the hat down. I take my shirt off so they wouldn't be able to see the white, you know, reflecting and shit. So I just book it all the way to his cabin. I start banging on the door, and Snoop is the only one that stayed back. And he's asleep on the fucking couch, right? So I wake his ass up, and he lets me in and shit. I'm like, bro, you don't even know how fucked. He's, you know, he's all tired. He's like, what, bro? Fuck off, bro. You know, like, he doesn't even care. I'm like, bro, listen. They might be fucked. I need to use your phone to warn them, right? Well, I didn't realize that all of their phones were there, you know? So I started texting all of them, and I'm like, bro, there's a fucking cop waiting at the fucking front. You better watch your asses out, bro. They were all over the fucking place, everywhere. You better watch the fuck out, bro. Well, to make a long story short, eventually they just show up, and they were like, oh yeah, bro, we just walked along the road, bro. I mean, it was fucked for about 2 hours, bro. There were like 25 cops, but eventually there were like 3 left, you know? And we just walked along the road, bro, and we were fine. So that's good. Everybody made it out okay. But this is a lesson. This is a lesson because ding-dong ditching, as innocent as it might seem, sometimes police are fucking retarded and make big deals out of little shit, like fucking literally ding-dong ditching. Who the fuck gives a shit? But that's my story about the cabin. Thank you very much for watching. If you're not subscribed and you would like to subscribe, go ahead and subscribe. Doesn't that make sense? Don't those two correlate? Thank you for watching, guys. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. I'm out of here.
Often I'm upset that I cannot fall in love, but I guess it's worth the stress of falling out of bed.